Welcome back to another episode, guys. I'm just going to show you somewhere really local to me. It's only an hour away and I've not actually been here before, so I thought I'd just come down for the day. And it is Avon Valley. It is a national park, so a day entry fee will apply. If camping, you only pay the 1 day entry fee, and then after that there are camping fees as well.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving.
Once again, Hema Maps is an absolute letdown. You might as well just follow the actual map for national parks when you come in. And see if we can get through on the other side of the river and the other side of the railway tomorrow by going back out onto the main road. So I pulled off. It's a bit of a tight squeeze through here, but we found a little spot. Because it's getting dark, I think we're just going to have to camp up.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting.
So I ran over a bull ant nest and it's right behind me, chair. Oh. Yeah, perfect camp spot. It was a wet night last night. We only came here for a day trip and to spend the night. So once again, Avon Valley National Park. It looks like you can only really get into one side of it. I don't know how you get to the side where you'll see on a map Moondine and Joey's Cage, because the main road around the national park is actually currently closed. Come down here in a 2-wheel drive, go to a few campsites, there's quite a few down here, and if that's your style, it's still a nice place where you don't have to drive too far. It's so frustrating. We drove around for ages yesterday looking for all these little tracks that are on Hema maps and just don't exist at all. They're not, there's no track there. There's not even like a barrier that stops you going through the track. So I really wish I never even bought Hema at this stage. I feel like, what is the point in even using it? When you go to it, you think, okay, yeah, we can get to a river there and then that'll be a nice place to camp, or oh yeah, we'll be a bit elevated here. No, because you're never going to get there because the roads don't exist. So it's just getting frustrating. What's the point? Hema really need to sort it out. It's just a bit of a joke, to be honest with you. I don't know why they can't just use the maps that the national parks actually use and that everyone can access online and just put that into their mapping system, because there's the trails that they have on there don't exist. So they just really need to update things. So we managed to find one track after driving around here for ages that doesn't look like it had been driven much and came off the main road, and that's where we are now. So chill here, enjoy Jaffel. Still got a little bit longer, and then I think, what am I doing? Oh mate, that's why that's meant to be on the other side of this little notch. Bloody hell. Yeah mate, it's good to go. I've only just got this Uniflame table, and this is why, so you can put hot things on there. They're sold by Drifter and they're usually out of stock for a while, so you have to be quick to jump on it. There were warning signs back a lot further that said road closed, but as we get closer it does say local traffic, so maybe we'll see if we can get around the other side of the park and get in on the Moondine track. Road subject to flooding. Yeah, I think it should be right. Oh, the horse whisperer.
I used to have horses, that's why.
And I am part horse. No!
your opinion anyway.
Well, haven't heard any differently from you at least.
Not to your face.
Well, we've got to leave because we're taking this detour for all these locals only roads, and while it's beautiful, and you can ask my mate here, it's a bit too long to get around to the other side. Okay, so this is actually the next weekend. I'm not with Danielle, but I came back to Avon Valley because I was a little bit frustrated that we didn't get to explore the other side of the river, and I didn't realise that we had to come in from a different way. So this time we should have a bit more actual full driving. We'll see. It's meant to be pretty easy. Maybe there's a few puddles because we've had quite a bit of rainfall. And I hear there's one rutted section near one of the campsites. Let's go check it out. We've been heading down towards 37 Mile Break. There's a few nice campsites here, isn't there? Yeah, and there's a big rock that it looks like we can drive up. Just saw a Pajero go halfway up and Bartlett, so let's give it a try. Yeah, should be alright. Just make sure I can actually turn around once I get up here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What are you doing, miss?
Where are we gonna walk to now?
I don't know, be careful though, you haven't got your lockers on and it's a bit bumpy up here, you don't want to fall over. I think this is the first time I've brought her up. I think she's a bit over driving around. This looks like a cool place to stop for a little bit, have some lunch, and then see if we can find somewhere else a bit more elevated, I reckon.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart.
I would say come to this side to find your own campsite, and it's more full drive access. The trails or tracks are very easy to drive. There's a few puddles, as you probably see. The other side of Avon Valley, which I showed at the beginning of the video, it's more just some dirt roads and some campsites. So if you've got a two-wheel drive and you're looking to go away, there's one campsite of a group booking. That's probably a great place to go. So after you go past that rock, if you keep driving down to the end where it's meant to be a campsite, come to a dead end road, and it looked like there would have been an old track that went down there, maybe towards the river, which would be pretty cool, but there's two gates there blocking it off and no way around. But anyway, this is a campsite. There's a drop toilet and 4 tables. So we've been coming down and it's been getting a bit more rutted as we sort of head off the track. It's not too bad, but it's not bad at all, but it's not really somewhere you want to be when it's dark and you're not camping for the night. So we just got to the end of the trail. The end of the track says Danger, stop, full drive here, dead end in 30 meters, walk it. So I walked down here and could easily drive it. It's a bit steep, but there's not much room to turn around down there. So I do like a 100-point turn, but the view would be sick. It looks pretty flat. Yeah, there's not much room to turn around up here. But wow, the view's sick. You can see into the hills over there. You can see the river. It just looks beautiful. I would say it's not a good place to camp though. Anyway, I am so unfit walking up here, but that's enough exploring. So go down to Avon Valley. If you want to do the four-wheel driving, go to the Moondine side. The other side, more if you're in a two-wheel drive. But I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Waste my time.